So here we go. When we see in this keyboard from this corner to the extreme right, you see that there are several keys, and the most important thing is that you should know that out of these keys, which key is what. Is it a sa, it is a re, or it is a ga, ma, pa. Now we will start from the extreme left. Some of the keyboard will start from these two black keys. Some of the keyboards, now this is a Casio, and from this corner to that corner it is known as a keyboard. Now this keyboard has white and black keys, a combination of two types of keys. These are the black ones, these are the white keys. The most important thing for you to know is that in Indian classical music, usually people start sa from here, and some of them they also do it from here. But the thing is that when we talk about Western music or Western classical music, in Western classical music usually we start sa re ga ma pa dha ni sa, that is also known as C, D, E, F, G, A, B, and C, of course, it is repeated. We started from here. Now this is the very basic which you should know. It is all white keys, and this is known as a scale of C major. Now let us start with the very beginning. For those people who don't even know ABCD of this Casio or keyboard, the first lesson for you here is to tell you that what are these keys where you are going to play sa re ga ma. Now out of these keys, some keyboards will start from here, from three black keys. Means your Casio can be of such type where the first key can be a white or a black, or the first key can be this one or this one, so it doesn't matter. However, the most important thing is that which is the sa. Now you have to decide that you need to learn Indian classical music or you need to learn as a Western music pattern. If in future you also want to learn staff notations, how to read music, then you need to see that you will play C, that is sa, from here, which is just next to these two black keys. So I will start with the very basic sa re ga ma pa dha ni sa, that is C, D, A, F, G, A, B, C. Now in Indian classical music, that sa, wherever they play, we will talk about Western music, sa re ga ma pa dha ni sa. This sa is going to be these two black, and you see this white key, this is going to be a sa, that is C. We are going to play it with a thumb. So we can start. Now you would wonder that again there are two black keys here, and what is this one? So this is also a C, that is a sa, but this C is a lower C, this is the lowest C in this keyboard, this is another C, this is the middle C. Middle C means the middle of the keyboard, that is the higher C and the highest C. Now we will, so all these are different sas. As you know, in Indian classical music there are 7 notes, that is sa, re, ga, ma, pa, dha, ni, sa. Now that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and sa is of course repeated. So from this sa to this ni, that is C, D, E, F, G, A, B, is 7 notes. These 7 notes are the base of music. Whatever song you're going to play, it is going to be in this 7. These blacks I will tell you later on what are these. First, let us start with the very basic lesson, that is the first lesson of sa re ga ma pa dha ni sa. So this is a key which is just below these two black keys, and this key we will play it with the thumb, and this is going to be the sa, but we will not play it here, we will play it here. Means we will play sa from this octave, from one C to the other C. This is known as one octave. So if we talk about this keyboard, that what is the size of this keyboard, somebody asks you what is the size of your keyboard, you don't have to tell that this keyboard is this much, that much, or this much. You will tell it that it has 1, 2, 3, 4 octaves. So from one sa to the other sa, this is known as one octave. Then this is going to be the second octave, the third octave, and the fourth octave. Now octave means sa se leke ni tak, all the keys. Now we talk about playing with the right hand first, not the left hand. The right hand we are going to play this sa with thumb, re is going to be with, ga is going to be with the third finger, ma fourth finger, pa again thumb, dha, ni, and sa. The basic what I would like to tell you by the help of this video is actually that when we start learning guitar or when we start learning a Casio, we should know the basic, that actually where is sa. This lesson is not only for the people who want to learn the Casio, this is going to be useful for the people who want to learn guitar. When I'm going to post the guitar video, you will be able to tune the guitar with the help of a Casio if you want to. Otherwise there are apps to do it. Now we will come to this keyboard. So again I'm going to tell you this note that is here below this 2. So there are 2 black, then there are 2 notes. So 2 black, then there are 2 white, and there is no black here. So you can see there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 keys. These 7 keys are C, D, E, F, G, A, B. That means sa, re, ga, ma, pa, dha, ni. This is the first key, which is sa. Of course, do. So the next one is re, mi, sorry, do, re, and then mi, fa, sol, la, ti, and do. Now the question is, what are these black keys? If this is C, then what is this? If this is sa, then which key is this? So this key is going to be C, that means do. So this key is going to be C sharp. Sharp sign is like a 0 cross game sign, what we usually play, the children play. So this is C, this is C sharp, this is D, and then this is D sharp, this is E. Now you can see there is no E sharp. Then we have F, F sharp, G, G sharp, A sharp, B. But we are not going to play like this. We are going to play sa re ga ma pa dha ni sa, but these keys are also useful, which are used in between when you play different songs, different scales. These keys will be used, which will be in the next lessons. Right now we are going to play this C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. Now these are the keys which are not from the middle C, but this is the almost, I am taking this as a middle octave of this keyboard. This is C, so this is C sharp. If this is D, this is going to be D sharp. E, so there is no E sharp, means not only in Casio, in whole music, in guitar, in any instrument, there is no E sharp. Then F, F sharp, G, G sharp, A sharp, B, and then of course the higher C. So this is also C, this is also C, this is also C. Any key which is just below these two black before this is going to be a C. That means Sa, 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 all different Sas. This is the lowest Sa, this is a little higher, this is the middle C, that is middle Sa, this is going to be higher, and this is going to be the highest C, that is the Do. Now, we talk about these sharp keys. When we go in an ascending order, some of you must be thinking that sharp and flats are two different keys. But let me tell you, there are three different types of signs in music which we usually use. One is the treble clef sign. One is like, these are the normal C, D, E, F, G, A, B. This is C sharp, D, D sharp, F, F sharp. This is G, so this will be G sharp. A, so A sharp, and B, so there is no B sharp. So when we go in an ascending order, from left to right, in an ascending order, these keys will be counted as sharp keys. C, C sharp, D, D sharp, E, F, F sharp, G, G sharp, A sharp, B, and C. So there is no B sharp and there is no E sharp. When we will come in a descending order, the same keys are going to be, we can consider them as flat, but this will be C, so this will be B, so this will be B flat. So now it is a little confusing, but let me make it clear. So this note, if we talk about, is going to be C, D, E, F, G, A sharp, and this note is also going to be, if we come in a descending order, it's going to be B flat. So in a descending order, it will be B, B flat. This will be A, so A flat. This is going to be G, G flat. There is no F flat. This is E, E flat, D, D flat, and C. So there is no C flat. So when we go in an ascending order, we count the previous note. For example, this is C, so this is going to be C sharp, D, D sharp. But when, and for example, this is E, so C, D, E, C, C sharp, D, D sharp, E. But when we come in a descending order, the same note, for example, C, D, E. This note is E, so this note will be E flat. Now, we will call it a E flat. Now you can ask a question, then this is E flat, then sir, it is D sharp also. So you are right and I am also right. It is D sharp and E flat. That means D sharp and E flat are the same notes. Let's talk about C sharp. So C, C sharp. So C sharp and D flat are the same notes. There is no E sharp, but there is a E flat. Now we talk about F sharp. So this F, this is a F sharp, this is a G note, so this will be G flat also. So F sharp and G flat, F sharp and G flat are the same notes. Similar way, if we talk about G sharp and A flat are going to be same. A sharp and B flat are going to be same. If somebody is going to tell you that you play C sharp, so you're going to play C, C sharp. If somebody is going to tell you play D flat, you're going to play D flat. So I hope this is clear. Now let's go ahead and tell you, in the tuning of the guitar, whenever you are going to tune the guitar, the lowest string of the guitar is a E, and the sixth string and the first string both are E. So if you will tune an acoustic guitar or electric guitar, the lowest string is the thinnest string and the sixth string is the thickest string in the guitar. So the sixth string is going to be, it is also E, and the first string is also E. So the first string, which is the thinnest one, you're going to tune that E with a higher E, or maybe with this. but not with these, because C, D, E. So this is C, D, E. So why I am trying to give you this lesson is because when I'm going to post guitar videos and I'm going to post how to tune a guitar, so if you tune with an app, that is okay, that is easier. However, you should also know how to tune a guitar with the help of a Casio or a keyboard or a piano or a synthesizer. So you should know the basic idea, the basic keys. So this lesson is for the beginners. So let me also tell you that when you are going to tune the E string of the guitar, which is the thinnest and the lowest one, it is going to be tuned by this E. So you will not tune it with this E, because I already told you this is C, D, E. That means this is E. So obviously this also will be E. This also will be E. So you can use this or this E to tune the guitar first string, that is the lowest string. The thickest string, that is the E string which is on the top, thick one, that string you can tune with this E, because you need a bass sound, a thick string sound, that is bass. So you can tune this. So the sound has to match. In the similar way, if we talk about rest strings, that is E, B, G, D, A, E in guitar. So the lowest string is E, which you are going to tune with this E or maybe this E. After E, the second string of the guitar, we are talking from down the bottom to the top one. So the first string I am taking as the most thinnest and the lowest string, it is E. Second string will be tuned with this B. Third string, so E, B, B for Bombay, E for England. So E, B, then we will tune the third string with G. So E, B, G. So you're going to press G and then play the string of the guitar along, and the voice should match. So E, B, G, and then the next string, that is the fourth string we are going to tune, it will be B. So E, B, G, D. The next string after D is going to be tuned by pressing this A. And of course, as I told you earlier, the thickest string, that is the top one of the guitar, is going to be tuned with this E key. That is the bass E, the lower E, not the higher E. So E, B, G, D, A, and E. Once again, E, B, G, D, A, E. Now, let's go back to the basic of C, D, E, F, G, A, B. In Indian classical music, this C, what we are playing, they can play Saregama from here, they can play from here, but usually in Indian classical music, they can use Sa from anywhere. But in Western music, in Western classical music, or if we talk about reading the notations, I am also going to teach you in future videos. I am going to post the videos how to learn the theory, the notations, how to read the notations, the basics of notations. These basics of notations which I will be teaching you will be helpful for you to read the notes, how and where and when to play, but that is a little higher level. But if we talk about these keys, before learning the theory, you should know that the C, that is the Sa, or we also call it as a Do, is going to be this note on the keyboard, or this. So this is another one C, another one, this is C. are C, all are Do, but it is lower, it is higher. So one octave, second octave, third octave, and the fourth octave. Let's go back to Sa Re Ga Ma Pa Da Ni Sa, the basics. So you are going to play Sa Re Ga Ma Pa Da Ni Sa from the right hand here with thumb, using your thumb on Sa, then Re, Ga. If you have a keyboard, you can try it with me just now. Ma. So let's do it here. Sa, Re, Ga, Ma. So thumb, first finger, second finger, third finger, and then thumb again, first finger, second finger, third finger. So let me tell you what are the fingers. This is thumb. This is not the first finger. This is going to be the first finger. This is going to be the second finger. This is the third finger. This is the fourth finger. This is the thumb. So this thumb is going to be the first finger, second finger. So this is Sa. That is C, D, E, F. So that means all four fingers. Thumb, first, second, third. Sa, Re, Ga, Ma. Sa, Re, Ga, Ma. And then you are going to use, after this, you are going to use your thumb to play. So that means first C you are going to play with thumb. Then you are going to play D with the second finger, E with the third finger, F with the fourth finger, and then G with the thumb, which will come from below, not from the top. This thumb is going to come from below to G, then A, B, and of course C, which is the higher C. So the lower C and the higher C. Now I am also going to tell you that this Sa Re Ga Ma Pa Da Ni Sa, what you are playing, this is Sa and this is C. When we talk about instrumental music, this Sa is called C. When we talk about instrumental music, this Re is called D. And when we sing, the same notes are going to be Do, Re, Mi, Fa, So, La, Ti, Do. That means Do, Re, Mi, Fa, So, La, Ti, Do. And when we use these notes to play instrumental music, the same Do is going to be C. C for cat. This is going to be D as in Delhi or dog. So the third note with the second finger is going to be E as in England, as in fan. The fifth note is going to be G as in goat, but we will use this thumb to play this G because we've already utilized 1, 2, 3, 4 fingers, and we will use our thumb from below. You will get here is going to be G. The finger position is very important. If you play it wrong, then obviously then you're going to play like this, which is the wrong way to play. So C, D, E, F, then we were on G, is going to be G as in goat, and then after thumb we will again use our first finger in the sixth note, which is going to be A as in apple, A, and after A then obviously it will be A, B and C. So A, B, B as in Bombay, and C is again the higher Do. Now if we are going to play C with the thumb, this note is going to be C sharp, which we are going to play with the first finger. And if we are going to play these sharp notes, which we call in ascending order, which we call as sharp, when we come in descending, they are going to be flats. So C, C sharp, and we will not use these fingers. We can simply use thumb, first finger, thumb, first finger, thumb, first finger, second finger, thumb, first finger, thumb, first finger, and it's going to be easy for us. So C, C sharp, D, D sharp, E, F, F sharp, G, G sharp, A sharp, B. So these are the notes In total 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Now the most important thing is to recognize the notes. Recognizing notes is like knowing the basics of music. This is going to be a C. This is going to be a C sharp, D, D sharp, E. So there is no E sharp. Then F, after E there will be F, F sharp, G, G sharp, A sharp, B. This was an ascending order. When we come down, so this is the higher C, and if we come down, this is going to be B. After C, this will be B, descending order. So this, obviously I know this is A sharp. You also know that this is C, D, E, F, G, A sharp. But while descending order, coming down, while playing the notes from up to down, higher to lower, we are going to call this note as B flat, not A sharp. So it will be C, B, B flat, A flat, G, G flat, F. There is no F flat. As you know, there is no E sharp, so there is no F flat also. This is going to be E, and then E flat, D, D flat, C, and there is no C flat. So only two places there is no. In one octave, there are two places you will find where there is no black key. One here, one here. This and this is same. Now we are going to end this lesson by simply revising what we did, recognizing the notes. You can see, if you can see here, C is written. This note is C, this note is C sharp, D, D sharp, E, F, F sharp, G, G sharp, A sharp, B, and here we go with the descending order. B, B flat, A flat, G, G flat, F, E flat, D, D flat, and C. So I hope you are now familiar with the notes, that is sa re ga ma pa dha ni sa, or we can also say C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C in the instrumental language. And now you also know what are sharps and what are flats.